Well, here we are, back at the 03R1. Having a little bit of problems here. My relay, well, my fuel pump relay is getting super hot. So I'm thinking maybe it's my pump is maybe out the door or it's super clogged. And it's causing a little bit too much resistance in between because the pump is trying to draw more amperage to keep it going. And it's putting some strain on the relay. So today we're here to pull the tank off, pull the pump out, and see if we can clean it out, get it all nice and ready to go, and hopefully cool down that little relay there. Because I called Yamaha, and there's only 2 left in Canada, and it's $140, which is crazy, man. That's insane price. So if I could cool it down, save me $140 versus it dying and having to get a new one. So let's get this little project going. Pull this little side piece of plastic off and I'll lift the tank and I'll turn the camera back on. Okay, well, got the tank all propped up now. Right there's your fuel line. It's got 2 little push-in little buttons. You'll feel them when you grab them. You gotta disconnect those. But remember, this piece right in the back of your pump is plastic and it will break. So you gotta be very careful with it. Push those buttons together and wiggle it slowly. Try to pull it outwards straight. Sometimes they're a little bit of a bitch. There we go. That's disconnected. Just tuck it down below. You'll have a bunch of other hoses in there too. You got vent lines and stuff, and you got power wires going up. So try to remember which ones are which. Now we'll lift the tank up and you can see what's underneath. Alright, tank's all propped up, hose is off. You'll have like this line right here. We'll go to this up here, your vent, and you got another one down there that goes over to this one. You got a bunch of clips right here that you gotta undo. These you got. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of finessing on them. You have to push a little button on this side right here where your thumb is. Push that in, give it a little bit of a wiggle, and sometimes it'll be sticky. There you go. Make sure this green one is always onto the passenger side. Well, say the right hand side of the bike. And you got another one over on the other side. You push that one in. Give it a little bit of a wiggle. Pop down, throw that one off to the other side. Then you got this big vent line right here. Sometimes it's a little bit of a bitch. Yeah, I'll have to shut the camera off for a second. I'll show you. Okay, there we go. Vent lines are taken off, all the power leads are taken off, everything's unbuttoned. Now all you need to do, pull these bolts out. It's a long, it goes straight through. One side has threads on it and you just tighten it down. Pull that off, you can take your tank off. Set your tank down first so everything doesn't fall all over the place. Alright, we got the tank off the bike, hanging up. I usually just run zap straps through the inside of here and zap straps that way and hang it to a motorcycle tie down. If 2 zap straps work, 6 will work better. That's always my philosophy. Take a 4mm. This is where the fun really starts. Crack these off. Got gas leaking everywhere because I got like a half a tank. I've never taken a pump out of an R1 before, so I don't really know exactly what I'm expecting, but I have taken them out of other dirt bikes and stuff, fuel injected dirt bikes. Quick philosophy, you know, if it can be made, it can be unmade. I guess I should take that other one off. There you go. There's your fuel pump. Got to be very careful with these wires and stuff. If they break, you'll be in a whole lot of fucking trouble. Okay, let's strip her down, clean it out, put a new strainer in it, and hopefully that would be the problem. This piece right here is the one that catches on the inside of your tank. I really don't know why it's there. It has no structural value. It's just sitting there. It doesn't make sense. So I think I'll just cut it off. There. Eliminate that fucking problem. The only way I could put the pump in and out, in and out, in and out, and not have a problem. Works for me. Oh, now the pump's on my bench. I guess I could start pulling it apart. Little tabs right there. Just push them in the bottom end. Just falls right out. Strainer should be up in here somewhere. But yeah, it's always cute. I guess I shouldn't be smoking around a fuel pump with fuel still in it, but if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. Let's get this apart. Let's do her. I'll show you what it looks like when I got it apart. There's the strainer. Definitely a lot of crap on there. I don't know if you could really see it. But look how black that is. I'm pretty sure this is the stock one out of the bike from '03, which is a long time, you know. Like, shit like this should be replaced every couple of years, at least, right? So, got a new one right here. Gonna replace this one. Direct fit. Got it off eBay. I think I paid like $9 for. Shit, I think there's 9 of them, 10 of them, something like that. Oh, there you go, right there. Probably have 5 of them or something like that, 6 of them. Pretty cheap. But I think I still got to pull that pump out, give it a good cleaning, spray some WD-40 down it, and try to get rid of the rest of the crap that's in there. And then put it all back together, and hopefully she runs like a jam. There's the pump unit itself. These things are cheap on eBay. I've seen them as low as fuck, like $15. Like, so cheap. Gotta remember not to lose those O-rings. Well, there we go. All put together. Cleaned up. New strainer in there. It's a little bit dark outside, so I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow morning to put it all back together. But hopefully that rectified the problem. If not, well, I guess I gotta get a new fuel pump relay. Well, pump's in. Haven't put all the wiring in yet. I ran into a little bit of a problem with the pump. The gasket, the rubber O-ring gasket on the bottom, over time it got a little bit hard and brittle and soft, or squished down, sorry. So I called Yamaha. They wanted $34 for just that rubber gasket. I said, fuck that. So I went out and grabbed some cork and made a gasket just to sit over top of it. Now it doesn't leak. Just need to put all the wiring back in and stuff. It's all good. When you're putting the pump in, remember to go in your tighten down on the star pattern, top to bottom, left to right, then go from there. And don't forget to tighten it down to German specs, good and tight. So we'll put all the wiring and everything back in there in a second and top up the tank, put some fuel in it, fire it up, see if we're golden, and see if that relay gets hot. I really hope not. I don't want to be dealing with that. I have to buy another one. But let's see what we got after. Well, that relay is still getting a little bit hot. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new one. But the bike sounds good though. A lot better throttle response, that's for sure. So, yeah. I guess I gotta order one up. Yeah, it's getting fucking really hot now. Raise the clip. gotta dump a buck 140. It's not what I really want to do, but gotta be done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Ride safe out there, and on with the next project.